Hey y'all, Cole Swindell here. Join me at Fifth Third Park on June 5th for the BMW Charity Pro-Am. Get your tickets now, it's going to be a great time.
You are listening to the music from Gritty Flyright. Gritty and the band will be performing at the Cole Swindell Show, kicking off the BMW Charity Pro-Am on June the 5th. Gritty is joining us via Zoom to talk a little bit about the June 5th celebration that's happening. Gritty, thank you so much for joining us here on Your Carolina.
Thank you for having me on.
Yes, I got a chance to hear you play at the March of Dimes event, so thank you so much for all you do for that organization. But you guys sounded fantastic. So you are the face man of the group, a big band.
And yeah, I'm excited. I call them the music family, and it's a bunch of really dear friends of mine. Most of them here in Charleston, South Carolina, some spread out throughout the state. But yeah, we've got bass and drums, electric guitar, and with this show, we're bringing saxophone and fiddle to feature as specialists. So excited to make the trip. It's
going to be a good time. Again, of course, Cole Swindell is a big name, so it's good to be able to be on the same bill with that. And reading a little bit about you, you were a fourth grade teacher. You're from here in the upstate, now living in Charleston. Talk a little bit about your music background and, kind of making your way in this music industry from the upstate, moving down to Charleston, and now performing all over.
Yes, that's all true. I was raised in Woodruff, South Carolina, up in Spartanburg County, and I've got family all over Spartanburg, Greenville, Anderson. I went to school at University of South Carolina, so I was in Columbia, and I got my degree in elementary education, and I taught in Colleton County, Charleston County, right at 10 years. And I was teaching 4th and 5th grade and having a blast. Just slowly got into the music. Had a couple of really key players in that game. My neighbor, Graham Worley, down here on James Island, big influence on me. My wife, Virginia. David Kasich is just a friend of mine that he and I got together and really started taking some steps with the music, ended up writing an album, and just continue to have some fun with it,
Above all else, it seems like that you're really passionate about storytelling and, songwriting and kind of telling stories through song. For folks that have never had the chance to hear you perform, what are they going to get at that June 5th concert?
Well, thank you so much. That's probably the biggest form of flattery for me as a singer-songwriter is for you to recognize the storytelling. A lot of my songs are locally inspired from the land or from living all over the state of South Carolina. You get a little horsepower when you bring the band with you, and these guys are great. They're just really great at what they do, and so they're going to take that song, that story, get to the next level. We're going to be playing some stuff that's more of an 80s, 90s country feel. If you grew up listening to like Randy Travis and Alan Jackson and stuff, some of that's got that feel. And then other stuff is more like, Sturgill Simpson, Tyler Childers, some more outlaw type stuff from today. So it's a mixed bag, but it's going to be original music, and we're going to be excited to share it with everybody in Spartanburg for sure.
Well, we're excited to have you here in the upstate at Fifth Third Park for the Cole Swindell concert. Thank you so much for all that you do, and we can't wait to see you on June the 5th. As we go to break, we're going to take a more listen to Gritty Flyright. Go see them on June the 5th here in Spartanburg.
I gotta be there when they go and lay them in the ground. There goes another good man, and that whole family is a friend of mine. So press will soon shine my boots, trying to understand why it was his time. And I'm leaving in the morning, checking